I thought it was going to be like a shoot-'em-up game, like, you go in a shoot-'em-up game and you're going from building to building and and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But then that's when I told you when you first got here, you're like looking at the railroad tracks and you're like, and it's cool. And it was actually making me a little nauseous. I couldn't watch it too long because you're up and I don't know how you play that long without getting nauseous because you're like going over it and you're spinning around and you're going really fast. You're not just sort of moving. You're like going really fast. I'm like, dude.
Yeah. Yup. There's some games even like I can do VR, but I've noticed like in the VR games, I can't. The way the movement goes.
Yeah.
I gotta like wait.
Okay.
Nauseating.
Yeah.
Slow down.
Yeah. It's too much.
It really is. It really is.
Yeah. So what's that game called? The one when you said it's more of like a detective type game or something?
Yeah. It was like detective style. It was The Taking of Ethan Carter.
Oh. Okay.
Actually, the person who mods for me, she goes by Jinktopus. She gifted that game to me and recommended I played it for spooky season.
Oh, okay, cool. How'd you come up with Sweaty Orangutan? That's a good one.
You
sent that to me in the email. I was like, what?
Yeah, usually it catches people off guard. Yeah. So when I originally got into streaming, I wanted something that like people wouldn't forget. You hear that name, you're gonna remember it.
Yeah.
And it just came to me. Yeah. I can't specifically say when. I think I was getting stuff set up, thinking of ideas, and I was like, Sweaty Orangutan.
Like, you have you're not a orangutan fan, or maybe you just read a book or saw a show about.
No, I've always just thought monkeys were funny.
Yeah.
And they're interesting creatures, and according to evolution, we came from them.
Sure.
So,
sure.
In that aspect, I guess maybe. But I was like, Sweaty Orangutan.
I like it. That's good.
I was like that. I was like, it sounds good. And I was like, it's a name you wouldn't forget. Like, if I'm playing a game, I see somebody, with that name, I'm gonna remember them.
Yeah.
I'm definitely am, especially going in the streaming industry. You have a good personality. You talk to people. Hey, what was that guy's name I talked to? I don't remember.
Yeah.
Sweaty Orangutan is such an oddball name. It sticks.
I noticed when you're talking to people on your headset, there's not a lot of chit chat. There's a lot of comments coming down the side and stuff. So I guess you have to read while you're playing.
Yeah.
But do people talk? Can people talk to you? Because I can hear you talk, but I don't hear anybody else.
So if I were to play with somebody, we would go in the Discord channel so we could communicate, or like in game. But usually, if I'm just playing by myself, I would just go down and read chat. I have a 2-monitor setup, so my eyes wander a little bit to, see everything that comes up, so I can keep track.
Okay.
It can be a lot, especially if, you have a busy stream, everybody's talking. It's hard to keep in the conversation sometimes while trying to play and, be entertaining.
Why'd you want to start streaming your games? Like, what was that whole thing?
So, I've grew up playing video games. I still remember, I must have been 11 or 12. I was in the big Call of Duty era, playing Modern Warfare 2, the original, and even being as young as I was, I'd get people who'd get mad. I'd absolutely destroy them in a lobby, and why is this 11-year-old kid playing this game? He shouldn't play. And I was like, wait, maybe I have skill. And, as I got older, I was like, I still do this. I hear it's getting popular. I've seen people play it, and I consider doing it, not just because of that, but I want to help people. I was never a popular person, growing up in school, or never had many friends, and I've realized, the internet can do good and bad things, and there's a lot of bad things out there, but if I can, give people who feel like they don't have a place to hang out, or, a home they can call home, I'd love to be able to host that and have people feel,
cool.
They have a place they could be themselves.
Oh, that's cool. So they come on, you guys played. I guess you kind of, you're playing, but as I saw, they're totally helping you out. Like,
right,
look at here, check what's under or whatever their comments are. What's the rock or whatever.
And I'll do things, where I'll play with my viewers. Splitgate has been very popular with my stream, and a lot of people come in and we'll hang out, take turns playing, and
Okay.
it almost feels like a family reunion.
Oh, that's
almost,
cool. How many people log on? Like, is that like at once? Is it kind of this? Is it the same people all the time? Depending on the game you play, does it change out?
I have my regulars.
Okay.
And there's a select few, for sure. But I'll meet new people, and some people will come in, ask me how I am. They might give me suggestions for the game. But there is definitely a case of games definitely do perform better than others. Some people, and I can't say what performs good for me. I'm still trying to teach myself that.
Right.
And there's a lot to it. So when you stream, you set up your title, the game you're playing, and then you can set up like tags. Like if you were to post a TikTok or a YouTube video, you can hashtag it. And I've noticed using those tags can help or hurt you.
Okay.
Meaning if I were to play, let's say that game we were talking about before, the Taking of Ethan Carter, I would probably want to put like detective, horror, stuff that's related to it. If I were to put something unrelated, it might hurt the stream. But that game, excuse me, is also very, I wouldn't say not as popular. It has a following, but every game it varies. So depending on that as well could make a difference. That and timing as well.
Yeah. Do you prefer playing and streaming while you're playing, or do you prefer sometimes you just kind of like want to play alone and whatever, and just to clear your head or whatever?
It's a funny question.
Yeah.
So I haven't played alone non-streaming for a long time.
Oh, okay.
There's probably maybe been 1 or 2 times in the past 4 years I've been streaming I've done that. I almost feel guilty if I don't stream while I'm gaming, just because like I said, when my people come in and they watch, we have a good time. It's like a family reunion, so yeah. I don't want to not include my family, but it's always good to have personal time. So
yeah,
balance it out, take a break.
Are they like all over the country, the world? Like, what's the age range? Is it younger, old, your age?
Everything.
Okay.
I've had people, that could be my parents. I've had, a couple people my age, maybe middle age. I've noticed probably a lot of middle-aged people a little older than me. I kind of stick with, I don't know if it's just based on how I talk, the maturity, or the games I play. It could be, it could be tons of things. But I've had people actually from all across the world, mainly United States from what I'm aware of. But when I think I hit, I don't know, a certain goal in my stream I set. I have like a drop shipping merch website.
Okay.
And I
like that sweatshirt?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, like the sweatshirt.
Right.
And I gave away a piece of merch, and the person I gave it away to is actually from Chile.
Oh, nice.
So I now have merch that is totally across the world. And I mean, I'm not popular. I don't really make much money at all, but it's still cool to think my merch and my brand is it's across the world. It's really cool.
Yeah, that's super cool. Yeah. Do you make money streaming or just from merchandise? Like, can you make it? Do people pay like a? Is it free for people to log on? Is there like a membership dues? Like, how's that work?
There's a multitude of things. So it is, free to watch. But you have the option. You could, gift. People call it bits. It's just a fun way of gifting things. And there's different ways you can encourage people to use bits. Like some people, they do like a horror game. There's this thing called Blurp. You can set up sounds that cost said bits, and you can make them scream sounds. There's this other app, I think it's called Dixper, or Crowd Control.
Okay.
You can, people can use bits to control your character. So if you're playing like a really difficult game like Elden Ring, where every move counts,
no idea.
They could totally mess you up, and you have to restart, and that's not fun.
So people watching can go in and sort of like hack your play, I guess, if you will?
Really? If you choose to use the program, yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Why would somebody want to choose to do that? Like, why would you ever do something like that?
Me personally, no.
Yeah.
I am too competitive of a person, and too like I need to win. So if I get messed up, it's irritating to me. But other people use it as a form of interaction for viewers. And they look at it as it's fun, and I do get that. I think it is fun to watch, but if I'm like trying to take a boss, I've been spending hours on it, and somebody uses that and messes me up, that is gonna hurt my soul, you know. And there's a multitude of other things, you know, you can do with bits, but that's just kind of the basis.
Okay.
But you asked like kind of like about a subscription kind of thing,
right? Yeah, because I just logged on. I just, you know, before we got here, I typed your name in. I went to Twitch and I typed in sweat, and you popped up, and you just click on it. It's just like a YouTube thing. I never been on Twitch. I think that was my first time ever on Twitch. I have no idea. So I just clicked in there, and it was a past. I don't think you were live. I think it was just some past video that you something like that. So I watched that one.
Yeah. I actually did a live stream before I came this morning.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yep. Get a little couple hours in.
All right.
Prepare for. Well, I can't say prepare for spooky season, but we're in spooky season. So I like doing kind of horror-based games.
Okay.
I kind of started today. I've been playing that game Splitgate. I was playing for a while, but that's not horror.
Okay.
So now we're creeping up to Halloween, you know.
Yeah, right.
Now comes the Halloween themed stuff, horror games.
Yeah.
And it's fun. It's really fun. I mean, I can be a little bit of a baby when it comes to certain horror games, but you know, that's what people like watching. So
yeah, I'm not a big horror. I mean, I'll watch horror movies, but I'm not a big fan of, for whatever reason. I don't know.
Yeah,
I did. It's funny that Halloween's not even here yet. I went to a Halloween party this past Saturday, so I'm like, we still got. Well, when is it Halloween? Was it next week? Next weekend, I think it's Halloween. Anyway,
yeah.
So yeah,
I think,
yeah. So. Interesting Halloween. My daughter, actually, I was going to say, my daughter is in Terryville, which is part of Plymouth, right?
Okay. Yep.
Yeah. So you're familiar?
Where I grew up.
Yeah. She's been up there for, I don't know, a long time. Yeah. She's up there right. It's just, I guess it's just west of Bristol. So it's nice up there. She loves it up there. I think they're going to stick around.
Yeah.
They have a little place, her and her kids. And I'm a new grandfather. I'll throw that out there.
Oh, that's amazing.
It's Monday. Yeah. Colson Lee is his name. Yeah. So yeah.
That's awesome.
So
congrats.
yeah. Thanks very much. Yeah. So they're up there in Plymouth. That's cool. When'd you come down? Why'd you leave? Did you just work down here? When'd you come back? When'd you come down to the?
So I moved a couple of months ago. Me and my girlfriend got together. And we actually both just got out of a serious relationship.
Oh. Right.
And you know, we clicked very well.
Good.
And in due time, and us talking, we decided, you know, instead of wasting time, since our past was just completely wasted, let's, you know, maybe jump the gun a little bit and see how it works.
All right, cool.
It's been an amazing, beautiful thing.
It's good, man.
Our 6-month anniversary is on the 25th, and we're gonna go to this speakeasy event in Mohegan.
Oh, nice.
Maybe do a little gambling and win and have a nice dinner. So
that'll be cool. That'll be a good time. You spend the night. You're gonna drive back out.
We'll drive back.
Yeah,
for sure.
It's not too bad of a ride.
No.
Oh, that's good. Congrats, man. 6 months, right on. Yeah. What's your name?
What's that?
What's your name? What's your girlfriend's name?
Amanda.
Oh, Amanda?
Yep.
Oh, nice. Right on, man. Yeah, that's cool. So she's a little bit into the games, but not as much. She says she plays like the more the, what did you call them?
Cozy games.
Cozy
titles. Sims, Palia.
Sims. Oh, we just talked about Sims too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
she's big into those two. I know she did stuff on the Nintendo Switch for a while, like the Mario Kart, the Mario Party.
Yeah.
We'll do that at night if we don't feel like binge watching like Dr. House or something.
Right.
Know?
Yeah. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah, my older grandkids, they play the, was it Switch? The Switch?
Yeah.
Was that the game? You can like play it on the TV, or you could play it on the, is that right?
Yep.
Or you can play it on the controller thing? Yeah, it's ridiculous. I had, when I was a kid, I remember, there's one of these weird memories that you remember for no apparent reason, but we were walking through a mall. I had to be 10, I was somewhere around there. And I'm walking through, and handheld games kind of just first came out. And I was playing this football game, and it was I don't know, it was about as big as this cup, whatever. and but it's just green dots on like a whatever background, and you just have some buttons, and it was a football, and you throw it, and it goes, and the ball goes beep 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 beep.
Yeah,
and it goes, and you got to run. I played that thing forever, man. It was on a 9-volt battery. Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah. They were still sort of around when I was a kid, like the Game Boys.
Yeah, I was thinking before Game Boy, but yeah, essentially essentially the same kind of thing. Yeah.
Those were fun. I missed those for sure.
Yeah, I did. I fell out of an apple tree a long time ago. 20. I don't know. It was 12 years ago or so. Anyway, so I was laid up for a while. I broke a bunch of bones.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was awful. Yeah, it was really bad. So I was out of work. I was working full time at the time, and so I was home for a month before I went back to work, light duty. So I was home for a month, and my kids were in the middle of playing this like shoot 'em up game. It wasn't like Call of Duty, but I can't remember the name, but it was something very similar.
Yeah,
so you start the game, and you're the soldier, and you got to go through. So I finished the entire game. Like, that's all I did. And then I walked around the house, but I would play this game. I was so proud of myself. I finished the game. Then I went back to start over again. I'm like, nah, I can't. I'm bored. I did it already.
Yep.
So I think that was the last time I played a video game.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, that was a long time.
It was a long time ago, yeah. Yeah.
It's so crazy how far the video game industry has come in such a short period of time. I mean, even just from going like those simple shoot 'em up games to the handhelds to what we have now.
Yeah.
And now VR is becoming a very popular thing.
Yeah, and you play online. I mean, my kids used to play, like you said, you play with other people, not just watch, but you're actually playing with them.
Yeah.
Super cool, yeah.
It's really cool. And I mean, for me, I think VR is mind-blowing. 'Cause I know like there's augmented reality stuff where it's, you can see everything around you and interact with it. I don't know if you have ever heard of like the show Black Mirror.
No.
So it's basically each episode is its own story, but it kind of shows like different future technology horror stories.
Okay.
And one of them kind of had to do with there was this thing you could like put on your head and you could like replay your memories on the TV. And it was kind of it turns into a horror story for its own reason, but that just kind of makes me think of like the VR and the augmented reality, because now with VR you can like wear these vests and like things on your wrists and arms that control your movement better in the game. And like if you're playing like a shooter game with the vest, you can like feel the vibrations, and
wow,
it's crazy. So it makes me think of like in 20 years, I don't know if you've ever seen Ready Player One. It's a kind of like sophisticated video game-esque styled movie. Like I always think like, is that the route it's gonna take? Because it's jumped from 0 to 100 so fast.
It's bonkers. Yeah,
it is.
You wear a helmet or goggles or anything with the VR or not?
Yeah. So I use the Meta Quest. And I mean most of them are the same. You have the thing, you put it over your face, and then you have like 2 controllers, and there's tons of different things you can play. It's horror, shooters. There's this thing you can just go in and hang out with people.
Yeah,
it's really, really cool.
I
don't do it often. Just because even after 2 hours, your consciousness almost like escapes from your reality. And I take it off, and I'm like, back to Earth.
It takes you a minute to readjust.
Yeah, and the battery doesn't last that long anyway. It's 2.5 hours. And doing the streaming, it can be very difficult. This wire connects to this, and if your Wi-Fi is not good, then you're going to have issues. And I have a lot of tech issues when it comes to the VR and streaming.
Gotcha.
So it's usually a rarity on the Sweaty Orangutan page. But
What are your favorite games to play? Like your top 3?
Top 3, oof.
Like streaming, playing and streaming. Yeah.
Currently or all time?
Let's do currently.
Currently, okay. I'm number 1, hands down, would probably have to be Splitgate 2.
Okay.
I'm a big fan of that game. I've heard the first one was very good. I never played it. They came out with the second one, and it kind of flopped.
Okay.
But they've been working on it, very much so. We're making changes, and they're actually going to re-release it. Okay. I think the beginning of next year. But I've had the creator actually come into my stream and give me some stuff, and we talked.
No kidding. That's cool.
Really, really, really cool. And the game is fun. It's an FPS multiplayer shooter that involves portals.
What's FPS?
First person shooter.
Okay.
So like Call of Duty.
Okay. Gotcha.
But it's like kind of futuristic. You have a jetpack. You can teleport through portals.
Okay.
So it's kind of, to me, I wouldn't say a mind bender, but it's a different take compared to Call of Duty.
Okay.
And I don't like the route Call of Duty went anyway. So it's a nice replacement for me. Nice. And I'm good at the game.
Okay.
And it performs well, so I probably say that's my number one as of right now. Number two, probably would have to say Phasmophobia.
Okay.
It's like a ghost hunting game.
Okay.
So
that's cool.
You go into different locations. You get 3 different kinds of evidences. But the ghost can hunt you, scare you, and kill you. So you have to survive and figure out what the ghost.
How does the ghost show up? Is it like a ghost? Is it just like how does that, like, how would he kill you?
So depending on what difficulty you played on, it can hunt. And the higher the difficulty, the faster it can hunt. And it can do ghost events to lower your sanity. And once your sanity gets really low, it can start hunting. It's very fun. It's very, very fun. There's different kinds of ghosts that have different abilities. Like one of them is called the Revenant. It's very, very slow, but as soon as it sees you, it picks up speed like 10 times.
Okay.
So you cannot escape it unless you have like, I guess you could call it like sage. You can burn the sage.
Oh, I see.
Repels it and hopefully run and hide. It's really cool. You can, you have to get like spirit box or evidence, or it's UV. You can get EMF. It's really cool. It's sort of realistic when it comes to the spirit world and actual ghost hunting.
Okay.
It makes me think of like the shows Zach Bagans used to do years ago. Except
I don't know. Yeah, I've seen I've seen a couple ghost show, just clips and whatnot. I can't remember the names of them. Yeah.
There's a few. I've kind of big into the spiritual stuff, and the ghost hunting. My mom's big into that. Actually, my mom and my girlfriend Amanda are actually going to Salem for some ghost thing.
This now, like this month?
No, I think it's November 15th.
Oh, okay.
But they're gonna go have a girls' night, and it's cool. My girlfriend and mom,
they get along then. That's cool.
Yeah, they get along very well. I love it.
Oh, that's
great.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
It's great. I don't know if I have a third favorite game. I think those are kind of the two right now. Although there is this game years and years ago. I mean, they still make it now. I played a lot on PS2. That was probably my first system that really got me into video games. 2 games was Ratchet and Clank and Jak and Daxter.
Nope, don't know that
I could replay those games 100 times over, and I still enjoy it like it was the first time I played it. I think it's just because of the nostalgia behind it now that I'm an adult. It brings me back to when I was a kid. And they're great games. Yeah,
I think my kids they were PS. They did the PlayStation.
Mm-hmm.
But I know Xbox was really big. Like, what do you play on now? Like,
PC.
Okay. Oh, it's just PC.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't even use a console.
No, not anymore.
A console's still a thing, or pretty much everybody's on the PC?
Console is definitely still a big thing.
Okay.
But if you're looking to get into streaming, to make your life easier and have more capabilities in the streaming world, PC would be the way to go.
Okay.
And
I'm not play the same game like on a PC that you could on a console, depending, I guess, on the game.
Yeah.
They have games that are only for one or the other.
So, if you're looking like at it at a console perspective, there probably are still like PlayStation exclusive games that Xbox people can't play.
Oh.
But if I were to go on my PC, there's a chance I might be able to find that PlayStation game. But Xbox wouldn't be able to. So it's I think PC is kind of the good medium to get a little bit of a mix of everything.
Do people use Macs to game, or it's pretty much PC? It's a PC world.
I think it's a PC world. I mean, they might use that for like Minecraft or Roblox. You know, the very simple games you can run on an internet browser.
Okay.
I think you can still be successful streaming on a console. There are plenty of successful streamers that do, but it makes the user interface a lot harder. So
okay.
If you have a PC but you don't stream on it, you can use that PC to still edit clips, to, check your analytics and edit how your stream looks when you stream. But without that, with streaming on a console, it just captures the game.
Okay.
And then you'd have to buy, obviously, a camera if you wanted to, visualize yourself.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, because you're up in the corner.
Yep.
And people can see. Yeah. With your headset and then once in a while you say something. But it's really quiet. It's really quiet as you're looking around.
Yeah.
All a ton of comments. They just keep coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That game had me thinking.
Yeah.
How'd
you end up? I didn't watch the whole thing. So what happened? What happened at the end? That was probably a while ago. You probably don't remember.
Actually, I do remember. It was only maybe a week ago.
Okay.
So that whole entire story, I was investigating the death of Ethan Carter, and he was a child that obviously passed away.
Okay.
So each area I was in kind of gave me a little bit hint of a story. And I guess his whole family ended up passing away from some, weird circumstance that they thought was like a spirit.
Okay.
We get to the final scenes in the game, and we come to find out that actually, before I get to that part, throughout the whole story, Ethan thought that his family was trying to kill him.
Okay.
That they were being possessed by this
now, how old
spirit.
is Ethan?
I don't remember exactly, but no more than 12.
Okay.
Maybe 10, somewhere in that young range. Not a teenager, preteens.
Okay.
Maybe even a little younger, 8, 9. And he always thought that his family, was trying to kill him, so he'd run. And he eventually got back to his house where his parents and his family were residing. Come to find out, after we did investigating, that the house actually burnt down and he was trapped in it. And his family was trying to save him. They just couldn't get to him in time. So we come to find out that story he was telling was kind of an escape from the acceptance of dying. So it's kind of sad.
Yeah.
In the realization of it, like, wow, this was, I guess, his subconscious's way of being able to accept that he was dying, and we pretty much relived it. It was a very interesting story.
Wow.
For sure. It was a mind bender for sure.
Yeah.
I did not think that's how it was going to end.
So is he? So it doesn't sound like he was killed. Then he died unless somebody burnt his house down.
No, I think something in the kitchen caught fire and spilled, and what caused it.
Okay. Does it? If you were to play that again, would it be a different ending, or is it always the same ending?
Same ending.
Oh.
It was like a single player story.
Okay, gotcha.
They're kind of like, I guess you could consider it somewhat of a walkthrough simulator.
Okay.
You may a bunch of walking, story, very story rich.
Okay. So how long did it take you to finish that? Was it just one session, or did it take
one session?
Really?
It was pretty short. It was about 4 hours.
Oh, okay, that's short. Okay,
yeah, so I was able to do it.
I'm thinking an hour and a half.
All
right.
I knew if I didn't know how long it was, I probably wouldn't have done it in one session. But I was off of work, and my girlfriend works from home.
Okay.
And I didn't have anything going on, so I was like, I might as well stream like it's my job. Well, she's at her job, and then, we can just have the night to hang out and spend some time together. So I did that. I played that, and then I think a little bit of Splitgate or something like that, and it was fun.
That's a busy day.
Yeah. I think the longest stream I've done is probably 12, 13 hours.
Wow.
It's a lot.
Straight through? You got
take breaks.
Yeah.
We'll take like a quick 15-minute break to eat dinner, grab a snack, use the bathroom, get up and stretch.
Right. But you keep the stream going while you're taking a break?
Yeah, there's actually programs you can use to, most people will stick around and wait. But I mean, I can't say anything. I can be impatient. Sometimes I don't want to wait. So there's things called like words on stream. It's almost like a Wordle.
Okay.
You can have it play, and it people guess the words, and it just goes through, and then I can just shut it off when I get back.
Oh, okay.
And there's still some interaction.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different programs and plugins and things you can use.
You play like music videos or something while you're taking a break.
You can do that too.
Yeah.
You just have to be careful of copyright.
Oh, that's right.
That's a big thing. But I guess with playing music, there's a way you can do it. So if I were to play music, a lot of people do play music in the background. There's a way you can play it on your live stream, but when the actual video is saved, it doesn't replay the music. So they're on two different audio channels.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah.
So you just have to figure out how to separate the audio channels. And
why would you be able to do it while you're streaming and not, like, what difference does that make? It's because it's a stream. So if I were to if you were playing now, let me back up. Sorry, it's all over the place. So if you were to be playing now, or anybody, and would I be able to watch somebody streaming live? Because when I found you, I didn't log in or anything. I had access, just like I didn't have an account. I still don't. Whatever. Do you have to have an account and log in to watch somebody stream? Is that so, or is it a public thing where I could just find somebody live and go watch them?
You probably could just find somebody public live and watch them.
Okay.
I think that's probably the easiest route. But to help out, like there's a few things us streamers do to encourage people to like make an account and just hang out. It's free. You make a quick account, and it helps our viewer average.
Okay.
And the biggest thing with being a streamer is viewer average. There's two things you can accomplish in Twitch, and that is affiliate and partner. And that's where you can get like ad revenue. You can't get subs until you are an affiliate, so people can't gift you those things until you hit that.
Okay.
As for partner, I'm not sure. They probably offer you more ad revenue. Okay. Like a 75-25 changes to like a 50-50. I'm not sure what those requirements are, but I am an affiliate.
Can you stream on why Twitch? Can you stream on like YouTube? Can you stream anywhere you want? Why is like Twitch the preferred like gamer platform kind of thing?
Yeah, I can even go live on TikTok, YouTube.
Okay.
Facebook. The program I use is called Streamlabs.
For that, yeah.
And I use I could do, if I wanted to, a dual output, so I could go live on like Twitch and YouTube at the same exact time. Mm-hmm. The reason I don't, not only is internet connection issues, I need to upgrade my internet and probably my PC a little bit, because it takes up a lot of your CPU, and if you don't have a strong enough CPU, then that's trying to run on two programs. The game is trying to run. If the game's high graphics, it's a lot. But if I wanted to, I could. And I picked Twitch just because it seems to be the most popular.
Okay.
I know big streamers like Queso. He's the only one I can think of, and I've watched a little closely. He'll go live on Twitch, and then he'll do minimal edits and then post it on his YouTube page. So for people who, don't know what Twitch is, don't want to download Twitch, or don't want to make an account or miss his live streams, can still have the same experience, just on YouTube. And that's just something I've been trying to get myself in the habit in.
Okay.
It's just very difficult, like we were talking about before, working full time.
Yeah.
And then, the hobbies come into play.
That work thing gets in the way.
Yep.
All the time, yeah. Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
And it's fun. It really is fun. And I mean, there's a lot of things I could do to probably help viewer growth and viewer retention, given that that's the most important thing. Like I was saying before with handing affiliate and partner on Twitch, like the requirements for affiliate are you have to have an average of 3 viewers per stream. You have to stream for, I think, like 5 hours, and for a total of
5 hours, what, a session or a week or a day?
I think for like a month. And then you have to have like 50 followers. And that's really easy to hit. I mean, if you live stream once a week, 2 hours, you can hit that. It's just the view average is the absolute hardest, because I mean, I could have somebody come in and raid my channel with 50 viewers. I'll have 50 viewers in there, but if they don't stick around for the whole stream, that view average isn't gonna matter.
Right.
And that's another thing I do recommend to other streamers out there. Even if you have 0 people watching you, one person watching you, there's this thing you can do, rating out to a channel, like I just mentioned. And what it does is you and your viewers go to another channel and watch their channel, and that's usually what people do when they end their stream. And it's a good way for us streamers to network. Hey, I was playing the same game. How far along are you? And it's a nice way to meet people, and that's probably the biggest way to gain some traction is introducing yourself to the community.
All right, because I was going to ask, like, if you're not playing, would you log on and watch somebody else's game? So yeah,
sometimes. I mean, I have my Twitch buddies, I play with or I follow. And if I'm not live streaming, I'll try to pop in, say hello, at least, make some sort of an appearance. Or go in their Discord server. A lot of streamers, including myself, create their own Discord server for just everybody to hang out. You can't miss a stream. Everybody comes in Discord for, like in mine, I have like a pet show off, a meme show off.
Explain to me Discord. Like, I've heard that a lot, but I'm not 100% sure exactly what it is.
It's kind of going to be difficult for me to explain it, because I personally, I know what I use it for, but there's probably tons of other ways people use it.
Is it like a internet platform? Is it like a piece of software? Like
it's I guess you could consider it like an internet platform. What you can do is create your own group and invite people to come in said group and talk. I guess you could kind of compare it to Reddit a little bit.
Okay.
You can create forums and, people talk in those forums.
Okay.
People use it, for gaming stuff. I know some work companies use it for, meetings. And you can do, video calls, voice calls. You can share your screens. Like if I wanted to do like a YouTube tutorial for, hey, how do you set up Streamlabs? I could screen record it through Discord and edit it and then post it to YouTube.
Okay.
So there's tons and tons of things you could use it for, but mainly as a streamer, it's to kind of have another place for my community. And I actually, funny enough, I call it the Banana Bunch.
There you go.
So,
yeah.
It's pretty cool. I have about 100 members.
Wow.
Which is really, really cool. I mean,
yeah.
I'm close. I think I just hit 850 followers on Twitch. So I'm close to 1,000. But I probably only average maybe 8 viewers per stream. So it's crazy. You get tons and tons of followers, but you only have 1/100th of those followers coming in and consistently watching your stream.
Right.
A lot of people, before they get famous, struggle with that, and that's where the networking, like I said before, really, really comes into play.
Are these guys Like, can they make a living doing it? Can you make a living doing streaming games?
Absolutely,
Really?
absolutely. It takes a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot harder than it looks. But there's big name streamers like I mentioned before, Queso.
Right.
Jinxie is one of them.
Jinxie?
Jinxie.
Okay.
Yep. They make a living. I mean, they have probably like 100,000 people watching them at once, and I mean, you think of it.
Wow.
I think of it going on my computer, starting up a live stream, and I have thousands of people watching me. It's makes me think of, like, we were talking about going to concerts and stuff. Like,
right.
I just visualize, like, almost I'm on a stage and those people are like the concert goers,
Okay,
and it's so crazy to think about, like, that many people are interested in you playing this game or just hanging out with them on the internet. It's such a cool thing to think about. But it's very, very, very hard to make a living off of it. I mean, I probably only make a couple $100 a month if I'm lucky.
Okay.
But
it's all right. That's a nice meal or two.
Once
a month. That's all right.
It goes into if I wanted to do a giveaway for my viewers, or if I wanted to upgrade my PC, or
that's cool.
Buy games that they wanted to see me play, or if maybe I'm behind on bills a month.
There you go. Yeah.
It's like you said. It's a little extra for whatever you need it for.
Are you I mean, did you get into it for the money, or did you get into it for, like, fun? And you're like, oh, maybe I can make a couple dollars. Like, do you want to maybe, up your viewers or subscribers so you can actually make more money and maybe just kind of do this all the time? Like,
I would absolutely love to quit my full-time job and do it full-time, but not because of the money at all. I don't care about that one bit. Like I said before, I want to make sure people feel they have somebody they can talk to and hang out with. And somebody that, I mean, I've always been pro mental illness. I've lost a couple of friends in the past.
Sorry.
And I've ever since then, I just want to make sure everybody knows that somebody loves them. And I try to do that through the internet. There's a lot of negativity, and I will try my best to be the positive as long as it takes. I will do that. The money means nothing to me. If I were to ever get famous and, make that kind of money, I'd probably be posting videos like you see online of people feeding the homeless, or, getting people off the streets, because it's what I care about. It really is. I love it.
Yeah.
That's what motivates me the most, probably,
super cool,
too.
Dude. That's really, I'm really sorry about the people you've lost. That's hard, but that's really, you're doing something. You're giving back a little bit. That's super cool, man.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not famous, even if I impact 5 people.
Yeah, it's better than no people.
Yep.
Right? Yeah.
Yep. And I'm still doing something.
Yeah.
And that's what means the most to me.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Do the people they communicate with you, but during the game, do they communicate with each other?
Yeah, they absolutely can, and I encourage it.
Yeah.
Because they're part of my community and what I'd consider our family. So if they could get to know one another and also be best friends, that's a plus for sure. That's for sure.
That's super cool. Are a lot of them gamers as well, or are they just? Is it a little bit of mix? Are they just viewers? Are they gamers? Are they
a little bit of both?
I guess you would kind of want a big game a little bit at least. I guess.
Yeah. I guess.
Happening.
I guess a little bit of both. A lot of, like, my mod who helps me moderate chat and everything else. She does games, but the polar opposite of what I play.
You have somebody to help you moderate your chat?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So, like, her as a real person, and then there's, like, certain bots I can set up to my channel. Perfect example. It's called SiriBot, SERY, and you could type in certain keywords, and it'll automatically ban somebody if those keywords are spoken.
All right.
And there's a big issue in the streaming industry of, I don't know what you would call them, fake accounts, also bots, or scams of people trying to sell products. I don't know if you're probably not too familiar with it. There's like, you know how you text somebody, you can send like emojis.
Yep. Yeah.
In
I just learned how to make stickers. You have a picture,
mm-hmm.
and you can make it a sticker that you can like. It's kind of like an emoji. And
Yeah.
I just learned how to do that. Like,
Yeah. There's a lot of that
Sorry.
in the Twitch world. But a lot of scammers try, hey, I can make this for you, or you know, like if you watch a streamer, they have like the starting soon screen, like all the visuals. Hey, I can make this for you. I can do this for you, and 9 times out of 10, they're trying to scam you, you know, out of money.
Right.
And there's a big. I consider it an epidemic. I see at least 3 bot accounts get banned on my stream for cheap viewers on this website. And it doesn't load the message. It just auto bans them as soon as their bot auto sends that message.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And it's just a big scam website that will probably not only hurt your Twitch channel, but steal your money. So, I mean, you could go on that website and probably buy 50 viewers, but according to, like, the Twitch terms of service, if you view bot, you will get banned.
Yeah.
And then now you can never stream on Twitch ever again.
Yeah.
So people got to be very careful of falling for something like that.
And for what you're doing, you probably wouldn't do that anyway, but yeah, that doesn't make any sense for you to do that.
No.
Yeah.
No, but if you're new, you don't know what you're talking about, somebody, you know, comes in, acts like they can help you, you'll fall for it real quick. And that was probably my biggest struggle. When I decided I wanted to stream was teaching myself how to do it. Nobody I know streams.
Okay.
Hey, what programs do I use? How do I even do it in the first place? And trying to research something that you don't know how to research is very difficult.
Yeah.
So it's a long process, and I also encourage. I love teaching, so when I stream, a lot of me and my streamer buddies will get together. Hey, do we know anybody that can do this? Do we know anybody that knows how to do this? And we'll just share information.
Yeah.
A lot of people think it's a competition of, I can be the better streamer. I'm gonna get famous, or I'm gonna get famous. It's actually the polar opposite.
Right.
It's really cool how loving the Twitch community can be, or even the live streaming community can be.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, because you're all in it, having fun, kind of like the local music scene, right? You're all in it to have fun and listen to good music, and those guys play, and then they hang out and they watch their buddies play, the band kind of thing, and you're all kind of doing it for just the love of it.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, right on. Do your folks play? Do they ever watch you? Do they play game? Are they gamers? Do they ever log on and watch you play?
No. The closest family probably would be my girlfriend.
Okay.
My parents are very old school.
Okay.
I think I caught my mom interested in one video game, and that was Final Fantasy.
Okay.
Years and years ago. And my dad, no.
Okay.
Absolutely not. He's very old school.
Yeah.
He grew up on a farm.
Oh.
Very hardworking guy. He's great. I mean, both my parents are great.
Sure.
My dad's been a great dad. My mom's been a great mom.
Awesome.
Shout out to them for sure.
Right on.
But yeah, no, absolutely not. I would love to see him play a video game.
Okay.
But that's just not his personality, you know?
Yeah. No, it took me a while, I think, because when my kids were young and they were playing, I didn't play. I would play a little bit and whatever. When I was growing up, though, I always played. There was 2 consoles, right? There was Atari and there was Intellivision. Do you remember? Okay. Do you know Intellivision?
That I don't. Atari,
everybody knows Atari, Pac-Man, and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah,
right? So, but Intellivision was more. They did more like sports games. It had actually higher resolution graphics, so it was whatever. It just had high res, but they did more sports. They did baseball and football and hockey. So we had Intellivision. So my brother and I would play baseball, football, and hockey, right? So and we didn't have. Then I go to my friend's house and everybody else had Atari. So I'd play Atari.
Yeah.
But then once and then I never expanded. Like I never just became a gamer. My daughter not so much, but my 2 boys, they played the PlayStation. They liked what did they play? As I said, they played that one shoot 'em up game. I don't know. They played a bunch of stuff. I don't remember. My youngest was really hooked for a while. He was playing like crazy, but then he doesn't. I don't know if he plays anymore. He may or may not. I don't remember, but I don't think they've ever done streaming. I don't know if they've watched anything online. I should ask them if they're into that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I really enjoy doing it, and it's been a long journey for sure. And there is a lot of bad streamers out there too. I mean, there's
bad like they're not good at the game, or
no,
just...
like disrespectful. You've probably seen maybe videos online of people who like go out in the world and do a stream like that. Like, I get people call it in real life streams. So like, I don't know, go out to the mall and like do whatever, or pull pranks and like stuff. That side of streaming.
I see what you're saying. Okay, not so much game streaming, but just
right. Like,
I see what you're saying.
In life, in live streaming. And there's some very dark.
There's some
dark side of the streaming industry for sure.
Yeah.
But I try to beat that.
Yeah.
I would love to go out and like I golf as a hobby as well.
Okay.
I would love to do like get like some sort of like GoPro or something like that, or like even like those AI glasses.
Yeah.
Live stream me playing golf. I'm absolutely terrible at it, but people just love seeing that kind of thing. It's so interesting.
I never thought about that. I guess people would do that. It'd be kind of similar to what you're doing, right? They'd be out there on the golf course. They'd be talking about whatever they're doing, and maybe some people be like, "Yeah, you stand more to the right." I don't know. I don't play golf. I have no idea. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I have a piece of equipment that remote goes in. I don't use it anymore, but I used to use it for work. But yeah, you can go anywhere, so it connects to the cell phones thing, and you can just hook up anything you want, camera, whatever you want. Yeah, it'll you can hook it up to. I think Twitch is on there. I think it had a bunch of. You could either customize where you want it to go, or it had a whole bunch of things like you want YouTube or Facebook. I think Twitch was on there, so you could just hit that and connect to your platform, and off you go. Yeah,
interesting.
Cool. Yeah.
Now, was that like a device, a camera?
It's like a device. It's on like this big.
Okay.
It's called Live View Solo. Yes.
Live View Solo.
Yeah, Live View. So Live View's big into the news, and so instead of like if somebody's doing a news report, right? It used to be a satellite truck. Sometimes it still is. They use these Live View, but they're massive. There's like these big backpacks, and they hook up to multiple cells and whatever, and then it goes back. So they created one for people like you and me, right? That just kind of want to go out and document. Maybe they're climbing up a mountain or they're playing golf, and they just want to be able to share that with people and live stream it. So that's what this is. Yeah. It's pretty cool little device. Yeah.
Yeah. That might be something I'm actually looking for, because I mean, I've thought about getting a GoPro, but then how would I hook up the GoPro to my Twitch account?
Yeah,
is that even?
Yeah, you need like the I don't know. You need like the either there's Wi-Fi on the golf course, or you need like cell service. Yeah,
right, or some sort of connection that's not Wi-Fi or cell service.
Yeah.
It's a whole new ball game.
I mean, I guess you could record it, right? But that's not the same. That's like
there's
something like people can't really chat live. I mean, they can leave comments, but
right. And I'm not too big into YouTube.
Okay.
I mean, I'll post like YouTube shorts. I'll post, short TikTok videos to help promote my Twitch. But I just never really saw much traction on YouTube.
Okay.
It's very, very, very slow. So I just kind of put it on the back burner.
Okay.
Which I shouldn't. I should not stop. If I had the motivation and drive, I should ignore that and keep going. But
do you do like social media to get more followers, Instagram, that kind of stuff?
Yeah.
TikTok.
Yep.
All that.
I'm on every single platform.
Okay. All right.
Which is good. And like for Facebook, I'm in a lot of like streaming groups, networking groups. But a lot of those groups, you got to be careful, because people they don't support. They're like, oh, you follow me, I'll follow you. And again, bringing up like Twitch terms of service, follow for follow, I guess is it's against the services, because it's kind of just you're just gaining followers.
Oh, I see.
Nothing
but
from
they're not
it.
really. They're not really paying attention. They're not watching. They're not really following you.
Right. And that I understand that, just because it's a live streaming platform. So I mean, gaining a bunch of followers is not going to do anything for your channel if nobody's watching it.
Right. Yeah. That's the whole idea. You want people to watch, right?
Right.
That's the whole thing. I mean, I guess it would be better to have like 15 followers and everybody watches, as opposed to 50 followers and like 3 people watch.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, it makes a big difference. I've probably the biggest stream I've had wasn't even intentional. I mentioned, rating out to help network before. And somebody who is a partner streamer, he's actually pretty popular on Twitch, rated out to me with 750 something viewers.
Okay.
So I was playing this it was like it's called TCG Card Shop Simulator. It's kind of like a card shop tycoon. You build your own card store, you sell it, and he was playing it. So I, in reality, was playing this game that isn't that popular. People didn't really watch it. He rated it out to me with 750 people. And now I have 750 people watching me. Just not really popular game at the time. And I freaked out. I didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
And that is a lot of people. It can get a little nerve-wracking. But now I've seen 20 people in there, 30 people in there, and it doesn't make me as nervous anymore. It really doesn't.
Yeah.
It's almost become natural.
Yeah, there's 750 people that watch this podcast every week.
Yeah?
Yeah, no.
Oh, it'd be pretty cool.
Someday. It would be super cool. Yeah. We're getting there, little by little. As I said, like, when we were talking earlier, like, the whole promoting it, the market, like, I love doing it. We'll sit and I'll talk with you and a bunch of other people and whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But then actually sitting down and, like, marketing it and posting it and doing all that kind of stuff, like, I have work. Like, I got stuff to do. Yeah, and it's time consuming, but I love doing it, man. So yeah, I'm glad you came in. Super cool. What do you do for work? What's your regular work?
I'm a seafood manager at Market 32 Price Chopper.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yep.
Right on. All right.
I'm looking at the one in Oxford currently.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Not that bad of a drive.
Yeah, that's not too bad. All right.
No,
cool.
I enjoy it. I've always obviously been a people person.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be a streamer,
Yeah.
if I wasn't. But it's an interesting job for sure. I mean, we fry fish there, so
Okay.
The bane of my existence is cleaning old fryer oil, or cleaning oil in general. It's such a pain.
Yeah. Do you guys donate the oil? Do you or give it away or sell it to like biofuel people?
I'm not sure.
I was talking to a guy. I was at an event, and this guy, I forget the name. They do biofuel, and I asked him, I'm like, and right now they're really having a hard time. So I asked him, well, probably one of the things is like biofuel. You use like old cooking oil and all that. Guy's like, that's like, how do you? That's like you got the raw material. Like it's hard to come by. He's like, yeah, no, that's definitely a roadblock. Like getting all the like old fry oil, like huge roadblock. They use other stuff too. They use like instead of like petroleum, whatever. There's different organic like plants, seeds, and whatever they can use. So I was just wondering if like if anybody like that bought your oil.
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
I know once the tank gets filled up and the alarm goes off, we got to call somebody and pick it up.
Like a big tank, like a big
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm not.
I bet you they do. They probably do. I'm sure they don't throw it away. They probably sell it to somebody or do something.
Yeah, I mean we're pretty much bottom of the food chain, and they take it and do do whatever.
Right.
But yeah, I enjoy the job.
That's cool. Hours are good, so you can obviously because then you go home and you stream for the rest of the afternoon.
Yeah, they're not bad. I was actually working for Stop and Shop for about
that's
five years.
That's where I go. Stop and Shop right up the road.
Yeah. And I ended up leaving them because lack of career opportunities. But Market offered a 5-day work week.
Nice.
And that's working retail. That's a big blessing.
Why? What do you normally like? Work more than that in retail?
It'd be 6 days a week.
Oh, really?
I mean, at Stop and Shop, I'd have 1 day off, and I'd probably work like a 4-hour Sunday. So I'd be working 45, 46 hours.
No, see, I don't think I've ever worked retail. Yeah, I guess I'm lucky.
It has its moments. It can be rough. It can definitely be rough. It's not perfect.
Yeah.
But it's a job.
Yeah.
It pays my bills.
Yeah. Yeah, and you're able to do this and help some people and have a good time and got time with your girlfriend too. So
yeah,
that's all super good.
Yeah, that's all you can ask for.
Yeah.
You really can.
Yeah. What's one thing if you wanted to upgrade your computer? Like, what would you, if you had whatever, if you could do one thing, like, what would you do? Like to upgrade your computer?
So to be quite honest, I would upgrade the whole thing.
Yeah, upgrade the whole. I was just thinking that he's probably going to do the whole thing.
Just because I've already upgraded the power supply in it, the graphics card in it, the processor in it. And I've added in an extra fan. The only thing I haven't upgraded is the motherboard.
Okay.
And if I were to upgrade that, I'd have to, whatever I'm upgrading to, I would have to make sure is not only in sync and can match with the current graphics card and processor I have, but future ones I want to buy.
Okay.
Yeah. And mine's definitely outdated. If I think I bought that PC for $1,200, and it came with a monitor, and it was top of the line. If I were to spend that money now, I'd get something that's probably 3 generations newer.
Okay.
So
you bought it as one thing, or can you modify it? Like, did you buy it like already built and ready to go? Or?
I did.
Okay.
I did. I did not want to build one myself. Everybody always says build it yourself.
Yeah.
Build it
yourself.
I was asking. And I don't trust myself to do that.
All right.
I don't. But I found this website called iBuyPower.
Okay.
And they were great. They shipped it to me ready to rock and roll. I just had to check a couple things and actually set up Windows, but it was really easy, and ever since then I've just been upgrading piece by piece.
Gotcha.
I can't put it all together, but I mean, I can put in new storage maybe.
All right.
That's about it.
That's cool. Yeah. My kids always wanted me to switch over to PC, but I use Mac, so I'm a Mac. I mean, yeah. I'm like, no. I'm not going to build. He's like, build your own computer. It'll be faster. I'm like,
no, it's. Everybody says it's so easy, but I can't.
Yeah, I think. I mean, I don't know. You get the case and you get the thing, and then you screw everything. You plug the wires in. I guess. I mean, it's probably watch a YouTube video. You can probably figure it out.
Oh yeah, it can't. It can't be rocket science. It can't be.
Yeah.
But before I forget, I brought I have a couple stickers.
Oh, right on, man. Oh, sweet.
If I don't drop them, they got
these
obviously
cool.
Like my logo and stuff.
Yeah. Here you go, buddy. You scan the QR code. I don't know if you could see it on there. Maybe it'll work. I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, this is awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sweaty orangutan.
Really cool.
That's super cool. Yeah, I love it. That's super cool. I like it. Thanks, man. Yeah. You know what? I'm having new shirts made up. I was in Chicago at the Art Institute, and me and my girlfriend were walking around, and there's this guy. And he had this QR code on the back of his shirt. It was sort of down the bottom, this big QR code. And I'm walking by, I'm like, I got to, what is that QR? So I get my phone out, and I'm trying, and it's all kind of wrinkled up, and I can't get it. So I reach out, and I pull his shirt out, and he stops. He's like, what's going on? And I get his QR code, and it was for something, I think it was in the Bahamas. Something in the Bahamas, some party or some event or something like that, some yearly event. So anyway, we got to chatting, and he was telling us, he's like, "See, I told you somebody was gonna click on it or whatever." So yeah, we got to chatting about some party in the Bahamas, but that got me to thinking, like, because I'm getting new shirts made. I was like, oh, I'm gonna 100% put a QR code on my shirt.
Yeah, it's a
great idea.
I actually have one on the.
Oh, you do? Oh, that's a big one. Yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah. Do people click on it? Anybody?
I haven't had anybody yet.
All right.
I'm waiting for the day.
Yeah.
I am. This is actually my girlfriend's hoodie. I had a couple made that I was gonna give away. But shipping them out of country was very, very expensive.
Okay.
Which is why I ended up just using the drop shipping website.
Gotcha.
And having it, sent out that way.
Yeah.
So I kept a bunch, and I ended up, giving a couple away to my friends, and I think I gave 2 to like Goodwill or something.
Okay,
so,
yeah.
If anybody finds a hoodie in Goodwill that's this,
Yeah.
it might be worth your time. They're
that's
very
cool.
comfy.
Yeah. All right. So hoodies, yeah, because I'm wearing Friends of Feeney. Feeney Talks with Friends is a good podcast. Check it out. Yeah, we talked about that a little bit. So Friends of Feeney is a nonprofit out of West Hartford. So I'm going to tell him he's got to because that's perfect, put a QR code on the back of this.
Yeah.
I think it's great. They've been around for a long time, but they haven't been popular until they were kind of a little bit popular, and I think they started nobody was using them anymore, and I think they're making a resurgence. I think they're awesome.
Okay, yeah.
QR codes. What's the thing in the middle? What's that little design in the middle? Is that like for the banana bunch? Looks like a little bunch of upside down bananas.
In the QR code?
Yeah, right there.
So I generated that for free using Linktree. So I
so that's just their logo?
Their logo.
Yeah.
So I don't know how else I would, generate a QR code.
Yeah.
So I just, made a Linktree, put, all my socials on there.
Okay, gotcha. That's a good idea. I don't have a
simple.
Linktree. I should do a Linktree. I don't have one.
Yeah, it's really, really, really easy. I mean, it's probably one of the easiest things I did. It took me 10 minutes.
Okay. All right.
You can design it.
And then all your links are right there, right?
Yep.
So that you not have to list them separately. You just go there and everybody gets all your socials, websites, et cetera,
Right. I mean, in Linktree, you'd have to post whatever link of each social you'd want to share.
Of course, yeah.
And title it, but that's it.
That's it. Yeah.
Very, very simple.
That's cool. All right, Casey, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Okay, I showed the QR code, but where could people? So it's Sweaty Orangutan on Twitch.
Yeah.
Is that across the board? You Sweaty Orangutan on Instagram and everything?
Pretty much. I mean, it's Sweaty Orangutan 1 on Twitch. But if you look up Sweaty Orangutan, it'll come up. I mean, the name is so individualistic that you could look it up even just on Google, and my socials is the first thing that comes up, which is really cool. I'm not sure what app it is. It might be Instagram but if you look it up, it should come up for sure.
Right on, man. Well, thanks for coming by. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I appreciate you having me. I had a great time.
Yeah, cool. Right on. Thanks, everybody.